So here it is. Here's the final render that I have. The fruit of our labor. Many, many hours put into this, and I think the result is something that's really interesting and unique. There's a lot of things that I'm really happy with about this. I think that all the transitions are pretty much seamless. I really like the light interaction, especially with the energy lines that we have in the ice that are shining on the bowl. I think the ice shader has a lot of really interesting stuff. It's got a lot of depth inside. It's got a lot of surface imperfections that make it look more like ice. It's got bubbles. It's got fog inside of it. I think the movement in the water is good. A few things that I did after the fact in post is, so we can see as this loops around, I made the water a bit more transparent, and then I added this lens flare here. I think it just makes it look a little bit more fancy, but it doesn't add a whole lot to it. I just thought it'd be fun to add. Other than that, I think I desaturated the flames just a little bit. I thought it was a little bit too orangey, but I mean, flames are pretty orange, so it was just a matter of personal taste. And then I gained up the dirt just a little bit, not a whole lot, just so that it wasn't quite as much in shadow. Other than that, I think that's it. So this is almost entirely A over B, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of things that you pass off to comp, they have to do a lot with it in order to get it to the final look. And granted, this isn't going into some shot that needs to match a plate. There's no live action footage. Or is there? So here we can see this is a little bit different, but it's mostly the exact same thing that we made in the tutorial. I've just altered this set geo here, but I'm going to play through this now. So this is footage shot on an iPhone in a backyard, and then the camera was tracked through SynthEyes. And then we took an HDR of the background so that we could get some realistic lighting. You can see proper reflections in the bowl of the backyard. And the only thing that's changed about this whole effect is the set geo. I altered it a bit just to make it a little bit more visually interesting than just a gray marble gray cube. So it's got some gold trim. I booleaned out some holes in the bowl, made it gold. So I've got this rock texture, and that's really all that's different. So we just have a different camera track, slightly different lighting, and it's 2 footage now. But I think we can all agree that it looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with what we have here. And with that, we've reached the end of the tutorial. I hope you've had a fun time learning some new things. These techniques have a wide range of applications outside of just becoming a CG Captain Planet, and they're all things that I do on a day-to-day basis in production. I've had a lot of fun teaching you all, and look forward to seeing your work on screens both big and small. If you liked this tutorial, I have others available through maxdepth.tv for a wide range of skill levels. Tim Hansen has some great tutorials as well, and is as great of a teacher as he is an artist. And I'd say that's that. Have a good one, and remember, keep it classy. Cheers.